Blade Trinity. That is correct. We are on Blade Trinity, which is the third film in the Blade franchise with Wesley Snipes. That means we are done with the series, which is bittersweet, as always, to finish the series. But that means we're just on to bigger and better things after this. But that's moving too far in the future for now. For now, we haven't even watched the movie, so we're talking about Blade Trinity at the moment. And as far as I know, I'm going into this movie with an open mind, but I have seen reviews and I've heard people talk, and I know this is not the best movie in the franchise, probably the least best, putting it lightly. This is directed by David S. Goyer. I know he's usually a writer. I don't know if he directs a lot, but I know he's written a lot of stuff for The Dark Knight and many other films. But I don't know if he directs often, but he directed this movie, so he is replacing Guillermo del Toro, which is sad because I really liked Blade 2, and I would like to see what he would have done with Blade 3. But yeah, we have David S. Goyer, new director, same main protagonist, Wesley Snipes, as well as Chris Christopherson as Whistler, which is cool. I like both those characters. But now we have newer protagonists in the movies, because I remember seeing the trailer as a kid. I know I was way too young to ever see this movie, but I remember seeing the trailer. And I know Ryan Reynolds and Jessica Biel are also in this movie, which is pretty cool, because I think this was the first trailer I've ever saw Ryan Reynolds in, because I was a young kid when this came out. So I didn't know much about Ryan Reynolds, and I think he was still a little up-and-coming actor. So, yeah, it's cool to see how far he has come from now. But, yeah, Ryan Reynolds and Jessica Biel are also in this movie. I don't know what characters they play, but I'm pretty sure they are good guys. I am not 100% on that, but I think they are. Also, when I was a kid, I was a huge wrestling fan. And I know one wrestler in particular makes a cameo in this, which is Triple H. And I find that really funny because I know he's not a big actor. I think he's been in several WWE straight-to-streaming movies. But other than that, I don't think he's been in any huge roles. So I think this might be his biggest role to date. But I'm pretty sure he plays a vampire. I remember in the trailer, I have a vivid memory of seeing him in the trailer as a vampire. So it will be cool to see him in that type of role. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Seeing Triple H all jacked up and with vampire teeth and just, yeah, it's fun. But yeah, like I said, I'm going into this movie with an open mind, even though I know it is regarded as the worst movie in the Blade franchise with Wesley Snipes. But hey, we can have fun with it. Bad movies are still fun to watch. Just turn off your brain, like I always say. But yeah, I'm wasting time as always. So you know what I'm about to do. We are about to watch this movie all together. I'm going to commentate on this film, give a little short review after the movie and see if it holds up, as well as just talk about it with you guys. Before we get into this movie, I would also just like to say, by the time I release this video on YouTube, I have reached over 100 subscribers on this channel, and I just want to say thank you guys, because that is pretty freaking awesome to me, to be honest, and I just want to give a quick shout out to everybody who has subscribed to this channel so far. I've been on this channel making videos for a little over 6 months now, and just to reach over 100 subscribers, I think that's a great milestone for me, and I just wanted to give you guys a quick thanks, and I'm very appreciative, and I hope the channel just keeps getting bigger, and I keep getting the chance to put out content for you guys, because I really enjoy doing this, and I think it's a great time, and I'm just so appreciative, so thank you again, guys. And yeah, let's not waste any more time, let's get right into this. Blade Trinity. Oh dang, now they got the Marvel logo in it. That's cool. So they're incorporating now that they want to let people know that Blade is definitely a Marvel comic.
In the movies, Dracula wears a cape. Some old English guy always
manages to save the day
at the last minute with crosses and holy water.
Ryan Reynolds is narrating this?
Full of shit.
Sounds like the beginning of Deadpool.
Blade, and it ended with him. The rest of us were just along for the ride.
Damn, okay. Did not expect that. Alright, who are we gonna see first? I don't know who that is. That's a pretty cool uniform, though. Doesn't look like standard issue for the army, though. This does not look like where we left off from Blade 2. Are these vampires? Oh, they can't be, but that brick looked heavy as hell, so... These are vampires, aren't they? Yep, they are vampires. You can tell by the teeth. There's Triple H!
It's cuneiform. It's about 4,000 years old.
It just ripped his head off? Oh, Shoot, man. These late 90 movies, early 2000 films, they don't cut off any action. They especially starting from the beginning. They just put it all in there. Oh, here we are. He's back. Damn, man. Effortless for him. Oh, he's so cool. This is fun for him. This is not work. This is him having a good time. From the side, that guy kind of looks like Sean Penn a little bit. But looks like Sean Penn's getting his ass kicked by a Blade. Ooh. Sunlight. Vampires hate that. Like I said, they do not skip on the action in these movies. Goodbye.
Staked you with silver. Why aren't you ash?
Why aren't you smarter? Not a vampire. Dumb shit! Set your sorry ass up.
Those are fake teeth? What the hell? Okay, so they did this on purpose to get him wanted? By the cops for some reason? That guy seemed so happy to die for the vampires, though. Like, I'm not a vampire, dumbass. Okay, but you're dead. Still, what's there with that gimpy leg?
What's this?
A new delivery system for your serum. It's an effervescent inhaler. Just bite down on the mouth guard. Delivery's automatic.
Crashed and then
Oh,
the guy
crap.
was shooting the other guy. It looked like there was a lot of blood.
Think I'd lead.
Schedule plane, Wilson.
That guy's in Fast and Furious. Too Fast and Furious. I don't know, it's just funny to me to see Triple H in a movie because he's just so huge, especially back in the early 2000s.
What's he been doing?
He was like all roided up. He was huge.
Do you think we have enough security? We didn't capture him. He allowed us to take him in.
What the hell is that?
You shouldn't have woken me.
We had to. Your blood, your sacrament, can set us free now.
He's I know he was on Prison Break, but he's also in
The world's
God,
changed.
that DC show on Channel 5, I think, right?
Blade.
So this all has to do with Blade.
We feel?
The thing about vampires I've learned is, like, they really don't care if their own people die, just as long as they finish what they want to get out of what they have started.
Got him.
Crap,
Tonight,
they're
Dr.
tracking
Edgar
the Whistler.
Vance, forensic psychiatrist and author of the New York Times bestseller Human Health. Next.
No, he's a funny guy.
Tittle. If vampires existed, don't you think we would have found them by now? But I want to hear about this character, Blade. What about him? He's a
Wait,
sociopath,
so
open persona.
vampires still are kind of like not recognized as being real people?
That he is under the impression that there's a vast conspiracy
So
of
throughout these three movies, we still are like,
and they live amongst us.
humans still don't think that vampires are real. That's funny. Out of all the chaos that we've seen Blade encounter in the movies, and it's still questioned if the vampires are real or not.
Something like this, taking out a human. As far as the rest of the world's concerned, you're public enemy number one. I'm sorry I got old on you. I see you alone, surrounded by enemies. It breaks my heart.
Honestly, it doesn't look like they've aged that much.
Oh, got it. Got ourselves a combo meal.
Oh, that looks like Jessica Biel. That definitely looks like Jessica Biel. I already can tell she's about to kick some ass because I've seen her in the trailer and I'm pretty sure she knows how to handle these type of things. It's not a real baby. Knew it! This was a setup for the vampires. This is kind of filmed similarly to the Daredevil movie with Ben Affleck, it looks like. I mean, I know it's the same studio, Marvel, but it does look awfully similar to that type of movie. What the hell? That's pretty cool.
Scream if this hurts, Chica.
You gotta admire Blade's haircut, too.
What is it? What you worried about?
They, infiltrate his lair? Yep. Exactly. It's the cops, too, huh? Yeah, it is. Damn, you can't kill cops, though. Then you'll be really wanted. Damn, they're after gonna blow up all their, evidence and, I don't know, stuff they've found over the last couple of years about vampires because they don't want that being discovered. Damn, I hope he doesn't die right here. He already got shot in the leg. Oh, shit. He is going to die, isn't he? God damn it. He died in the first one, we thought. Made it through the second one. And now you're just going to kill him off in this?
Move the finger and you're dead. How's about this one? He's got something in his hand. Get up!
Oh, shit. This is the last movie. You couldn't have kept his character all the way through. That's basically like Blade's father right there.
Hello, Blade. My name is Dr. Vance. I've been charged with giving you a psychiatric evaluation.
Of course he is.
Would you mind giving us just a couple of minutes alone?
He always plays that type of character too. He was that type of character in Couples Retreat as well, with Vince Vaughn.
I'm wondering what your relationship was like with your mother.
Oh my gosh.
Was it you very close?
I killed my mother.
He's psychotic. No shit. This is just a little something to keep you compliant.
He's not gonna like that.
For this sort of things.
How's he gonna take his medication from him to not turn into a full-blown vampire though? They're probably not gonna let him do that. Can't understand a word he just said. Oh, shoot.
It's the end game, Blade.
Oh, so he works with that organization of vampires. Here they are. They knew exactly where he was going to be. They had this all planned out. Just like Blade said in the first movie, cops are bought. You think he's faking? You think he's faking? Oh, wait. Oh, there's Ryan Reynolds.
Wake up, Blade. This is your rescue.
This is your rescue. He always plays that type of character who's kind of like a pompous prick, but he's like totally badass and can totally kick your ass while laughing at you. He's good at that, Ryan Reynolds. Looks like Ryan's getting his ass kicked by Triple H. You better hurry up. Oh, he got dressed fast. Nope, not today. You guys think Whistler's really dead? If you haven't seen this movie, I honestly don't know. He already fooled us once, so we'll just have to wait and see, I guess.
Where are you going? Where the fuck is he going? It's supposed to be a rescue!
He just ditched him.
I can't shoot around corners.
I can't.
Now they're gonna do a little wanted situation where they curve the bullet. That's pretty cool, I guess. What I want to know is how she came to acquire such advanced weaponry. What the? These are the type of arrows that would make Hawkeye jealous. Did Blade really just ditch them? That's kind of funny. Blade's gonna come back. Yep. There he is.
Forgot my sword.
Typical Blade.
Who the hell are you people?
My name is Hannibal King. And this little hellion right here is Abigail.
Hannibal and Abigail. Those are very
Thought the vampire still
distinct
was
names you really don't hear about that often.
I was born later out of wedlock. When I came of age, I tracked my dad down and I told him I wanted in. Been doing it ever since.
Welcome to the Honeycomb Hideout. You met Dex. This is Hedges.
Oh, what's his name? God,
God,
what's that guy's name? Comedian. Played Ratatouille. Oswald something?
We call ourselves the Night Stalkers.
Sounds like rejects from a Saturday morning cartoon.
We were gonna go with the Care Bears, but that was taken.
He's exactly the same character as Deadpool, man.
Enough.
You amateurs supposed to be helping me. You're kids. What is this? What is that? Fuck you. It's a jump cut. What the fuck is wrong with you? You think this is a joke?
Dude, he's like spanking them right now. Scolding their asses.
Second, I'm pretty sure we saved your ass back there.
Look, Blade. My father meant for us to help you.
What the hell makes you think you know about hunting vampires?
Well, just for starters, I used to be one.
Fucking Hannibal King! I should have ripped his bleeding heart out when I had the chance.
I'm gonna tell you, I do not like her as an antagonist. I think she's not really that
We
great.
had him!
Maybe it's time I joined the game.
Her name is Danica Talos. And unlike typical vampires, her fangs are located in her vagina.
What?
To the left is her brother, Asher. And this walking diaper stain is Jarko Grimwood.
This is turning into a comedy, and I think it's specifically because of Ryan.
Has to treat me with the cure, and now I killed him. Take a look at this.
A comic book?
He's real, babe. This is a piece of his armor. Dracula's only one of the names he's gone by, and now they call him Drake.
So he's fighting Dracula? Wait, hold up. What? This just did a total left turn. I did not know that.
And then we heard a rumor. The vampires were searching for him. And according to our information, they found him in Iraq about 6 months ago.
Where did they acquire that information, though? I mean, he was a vampire, so he probably knows how they work. It's not odd at all. A guy wearing like a half-ripped shirt down the street with like a couple of silver necklaces. Looks very, I don't know, different than everybody else walking down the street.
We need a new tactic. Like what?
A biological weapon for you sighted people.
I think the main reason they woke him up was for you, Blade. They want you out of the equation.
Think about it, Blade. We can wipe them all out in one single move.
We need Dracula's blood. We get his blood. We can boost Daystar's viral efficacy to 100%.
That weaponry in this is so advanced.
Over here, we call this UV arc.
This bad boy's half as hot as the sun and can cut through vampires like a knife through butter.
I thought it was a bow. So these gadgets would make James Bond jealous. Everything's making everybody else jealous. They have all the toys and whistles, and this is cool. I feel this movie is still rated R though, right? But it, in a sense, it's making me feel like they are trying to like gravitate towards a more childlike viewers in this movie. I don't know. Just from the past two movies.
Likes to listen to MP3s when she hunts.
I don't know. Just the past two movies, it seems like they are trying to go to a different demographic. Now you know this is an old movie because they're still using wired headphones and old ass iPod. Oh my gosh! Walking in slow mo with the background music playing. Oh, they're gonna go kick that doctor's ass. I don't know, man. I kind of wish Whistler was still in this movie because it seemed like Whistler was the guy who was the brains behind the organization, and Blade was just kind of like the muscle. So to see this movie that Whistler is now dead, feels like they kind of need him. Oh shoot! It is. This guy's one scary ass mofo, man. If he's the living, breathing Dracula, I don't know. I feel like he would overpower Blade. But then again, Blade's Blade, so... Oh, crap, he has a kid?
I've been told about you. Your weakness for humans. Why'd you kill Vance? It outlived his purpose. How were you able to survive in sunlight? I was the first vampires. I'm unique. They believed through me they could become daywalkers.
Don't drop the kid. Oh my god. Oh, he's gone now. It's always in comic book movies, especially, that the bad guy always tries to relate with the main protagonist. I always find that interesting that in every movie they do that. It's just similarities are very, I don't know, similar in each and every action movie. He really went coochie-coo to that baby.
Because there's something bad
Inside me.
of me.
Why can't you just be nice?
They're gonna have a kid humanize him?
Because the world isn't nice. Got a little moonlighting, Chief? What's behind door number 1? Can't tell you. They'll kill me. Kill you, motherfucker! I'll kill you.
Dude, Blade was... I mean, Wesley Snipes was totally meant for this role. What the fuck? I'll kill you. That was funny. Probably some sort of creation that they are developing. Some super vampire. An army? Looks like an army.
It's a blood farming facility. Why kill your prey when you can keep them alive?
What the hell?
Under optimal conditions, a donor can generate anywhere from 50 to 100 pints of blood.
So they're just using these people they've already eaten to, like, refeed off them?
They got processing centers in every major city.
That's sadistic. That's disgusting.
Are they aware?
They're in a chemical-induced coma. If they're going to win, can't you see that? He's come back. There's nothing stopping him now. Just me.
Dude, he's gonna die. They're gonna kill him. I mean, he spilled the beans on their plans and shit. Oh, never mind. He killed him himself.
Shutdown password. What is it?
Harvest.
Put it in.
Wait, is someone coming? Wait, what? I told you I had a feeling. But it looks like he's a bad guy. So I was technically wrong, but still a little right.
Dude, you're dead.
He's a vampire, man. Oh, no. It's Dracula, huh?
What do you mean?
It's Drake.
What's going on? I want you to go. I don't want you to hide, okay? Like we talked about.
Wait, seriously? Did Ryan Reynolds die? Nope. Oh, Patton Oswalt. He died. He's scared to death. I'd be too. Ah, crap. Don't hurt the kid. No, don't. No, come on. Stay hidden. Ah, crap. That's gonna give the kid nightmares forever. Probably gonna have to go through therapy after this if she survives it.
Something's not right.
Damn, their whole entire organization is killed. Is it just gonna be Abigail and Blade left? Dude, I just realized Dracula could shapeshift into Blade, and she wouldn't even know.
Use it.
Does Blade even hurt, or does he just bottle it up and use it as anger? Because I feel like I have not seen Blade cry. Oh, he's alive. Oh, God. That is disgusting, man.
You made a goddamn vampire Pomeranian?
Ugh.
Precious in me.
Well, that depends who you ask, because clearly this dog has a bigger dick than you.
When the fuck did you see my dick, fuckface?
What the what? What kind of answer comeback is that?
I know what you really fear. You don't want to go back to being one of us.
I knew he couldn't kill the little girl.
You enjoy taking her life.
Oh crap, that's horrible. That's sadistic. That's on another level of messed up.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Hopefully. She seems yeah.
It already has.
She seems like her mind is somewhere else right now. So that's gonna mess her up in battle. What's with the crossbow though? Why not guns?
Summerfield left you a video message.
If you're watching this, I'm already dead. I think I've managed to cultivate a workable strain of the Daystar virus. In order for it to achieve maximum lethality, you're going to need to infuse it with Drake's blood. Blade, you need to know there's a chance the virus could destroy you too.
So he might die too, there's a chance?
The leg arrow?
Knowing Blade though, I guarantee he would sacrifice himself. Just for the sake of vampires being extinct.
Tell me, child, do you want to die?
I'm afraid I'll go to heaven.
There is no heaven, no God. The only thing in your future is nothingness.
How does he know there's no God? That's what I want to know.
My friends are coming to kill you.
This is a tough kid. Well, hopefully Ryan Reynolds' character, Hannibal, didn't get bitten yet, because I would like to see him kick some ass with them. I just don't want him to be the one getting rescued. I feel that would affect her fighting style a little bit, because she can't hear her surroundings and stuff. I don't know, I just feel like that wouldn't work in a real battle. Her wearing earphones.
See, one of the things you need to know about us night stalkers is this nifty little tracking mount surgically implanted in your body.
Yeah, I don't think he's bluffing. There you go.
Watch your toys.
No matter how many times they kill someone and they burst into flames, I always find it so cool. I'm telling you, I can see that Abigail's character played by Jessica Biel, like they all know karate and kung fu and some type of martial arts, but seeing Wesley Snipes do it just looks more effortless and a lot more fluid. Oh, there you go. Yeah, save the little girl. That's the main thing I want you guys to do first before anything else. I want her out of there. Oh, shoot. Oh, God, there's that dog again. I mean, that dog is so cute, but we saw what it does with that mouth, and there's two bigger dogs. That's great. Okay, anybody who knows me knows I love dogs, and so, like, I'm a dog person. I'm also a cat person. I love all animals. But seeing these dogs, especially you can see what they do with their mouths, like that right there, that freaks me the hell out, and I just want them gone. That gives me nightmares. That's so weird and just not how I want to picture a dog looking. I know there's also like those kind of similar type of dogs in the Resident Evil movies that are kind of like vampire-ish dogs. So I probably shouldn't watch those movies, but I don't know. I still would maybe want to check it out, but I know they have kind of weird, messed up dogs as well.
Blade,
Dracula's got his armor on.
ready to die.
That's a statement.
What's forward, baby motherfucker?
That's another statement. Blade is just such a badass, even in like the sense of danger. His comments are just on par with Mr. Freeze and Batman and Robin. They're both hilarious. Damn, trying some wrestling moves on Triple H. He just broke his arm. Damn, brother just died. Good job. Goodbye. Damn, 2 in 1 arrow. Blade's holding his own to Dracula. That says something, how skilled Blade is. Oh my god. Good job, Ryan. Damn, you knocked his ass out. Full Super Saiyan on Blades now. Oh, that's disgusting. like the devil. Honestly, I know the CGI is not the greatest in this movie, but for 2000... When did this come out? I have to recheck. 2004, I think? It's not that bad. Oh, shoot. Really? There you go. So this is where we're going to see if Blade lives or dies, huh? She's going to die. Yep, exactly. Goodbye.
The future of our race rests with you. Sooner or later, the thirst always wins.
Screw you, man. Yeah, go night-night. You lost. Blade won. Well, I hope now the FBI realizes that Blade is a good guy. They're all like, what the hell is this? Exactly what Blade's been telling you. Oh, wait, they have Blade?
And Drake's final gift? Let's just say the FBI got their body. Just wasn't the one they were banking on.
Oh. Huh. Was that... He did that as a gift towards Blade for winning?
And everybody knows
Interesting.
the war never ends.
That's pretty cool. I like that. You can see the city in the background through his glasses. I had a fun time with it. That was fun. I enjoyed Blade Trinity. Yeah, but maybe not the best, but let's talk about it right now. That is it. We have wrapped up the last Blade movie in the Blade Trilogy franchise with Wesley Snipes. And also, as well, we have wrapped up the Blade series for this channel. So we have watched Blade, Blade 2, and now we just watched Blade Trinity. And all jokes aside, did I hate this movie as much as I thought I would? No, definitely not. Is it a superior movie to any of the Blade movies that have come before it? Definitely not. This is a movie on its own that is just a fun-filled enjoyment, action, vampire film. That's really the gist of this movie. It's nothing out of the ordinary that we haven't seen in probably other action/vampire films before it, especially the Blade and the Blade 2 films. But that being said, did I enjoy it? Yes, I did enjoy it. Did I have a fun time with it? Yes, I did. Did I turn my brain off so I didn't have to nitpick all the dumb things in this film? Yes, I definitely did. The Blade Trinity movie, what can I say about this movie? You guys already know from my last viewing of Blade 2. You know that I prefer Blade 2 over Blade 1, and yes, I definitely prefer it over Blade Trinity as well. So comparing Blade 1 to Blade Trinity, Blade 1 is definitely the superior film, in my opinion. It was the film to kick off the genre of vampire action movies for Blade. It's the one who kickstarted this franchise. Without Blade 1, we wouldn't have Blade 2 or Blade Trinity. But that being said, my enjoyment level for both films compared, Blade was fun. I enjoyed Blade. It was a good time. It was maybe a little too slow-paced than I thought it would be, but still it had a lot of kick-ass action, and I think something that it lacked was the antagonist, especially the main villain in that movie. That being said, this villain as well wasn't that great. I think it was played by Parker Posey. She's not the main antagonist that Dracula was, played by Dominic Purcell. That's how I'm going to pronounce his last name. I could be wrong on that. I probably am wrong about that. But that's the main villain of this movie, who plays Drake, aka Dracula. But Parker Posey also played the vampire who brought him back to life. Parker Posey played Danico, who I say is the second main antagonist, but that is something I feel that Blade Trinity also lacked. So I feel like comparing both films, Blade 1 and Blade Trinity, is okay in a sense, even though, like I said, Blade is a superior film. But for enjoyment level, for my sake, I'm going to put Blade, for action-wise, enjoyment for myself, personally, I'm going to put it a little bit above Blade. That's just me, though. I know probably for a lot of people, it's not that. I know a lot of people will say, oh, Blade is definitely the best film, it had the better action, and stuff like that, in which I totally agree with as well. But for my sake, I got a little more enjoyment out of Blade Trinity than I did with Blade. Even though, like I said, Blade is the better film. That being said, there were a lot of elements in this movie that they added that didn't need to be added for the sake of it being a strictly action movie. I think that is owed to a lot of Ryan Reynolds' character, because he basically played Deadpool in this movie without the mask, and, well, that's basically it. Did he have swords in this movie? No, he didn't have swords. If he had swords, he would be definitely Deadpool. His character added a lot of the comedic effect to this film that it was really unnecessary, but that's kind of who Ryan Reynolds is, so you can't fault him. That's why a lot of people love him. So he plays that type of character in a lot of action movies. So it's not his fault, not the movie's fault, but some of those stuff, like just him, he wouldn't shut up, keep talking. That's who his character was, Hannibal. But yeah, I think it was a little unnecessary at times, because it kind of leaned towards more of a comedy action movie rather than just a vampire and action film. So that is kind of a negative for me in this film. The whole iPod while you fight and stuff, I think that was kind of comical in a sense. I don't know, it just kept lingering in my mind, like, is that really safe? Is that smart to do while you're fighting vampires? To put on a pair of headphones while you fight? Don't you need to hear your surroundings and stuff like that? I don't know. But that's just me nitpicking. As well as, I don't know, just some of the movie just didn't feel like it fit with the franchise. I don't know what they were intentionally going for with this movie, but it just felt like it was lacking stuff in a sense. I can't really put my finger on exactly what it was lacking, but it just didn't feel like this. It definitely didn't feel like the second one, and it did not feel like the first one as well. It just felt like they were trying to go in a different direction, and I don't think, in all honesty, I don't think they were trying to end it with a third film. I think they wanted to keep going, but I think this movie didn't do as well as they predicted, and that's why they cut off the franchise. Because at the end, it didn't seem like Blade was done. It seemed like he still had a franchise to go off of with Wesley Snipes. And Wesley Snipes wasn't that old when this last movie came out. When did Blade Trinity come out? 2004? Yeah, it came out in 2004. So I think Wesley still had some more action films in him, especially before he went to jail. I don't know when he went to jail. Maybe someone could tell me that in the comments. But Blade Trinity, what do I give it? What's my score for this movie? I give it a solid C+. I give it a C+ because I think that is what it's worthy of. Nothing less, nothing more. I don't think it is a B movie, but I don't think it's a horrible movie for the sake of Wesley Snipes in particular, because I can see why a lot of people like him as Blade. He is just something about him, man, in this role. I think he was really perfectly casted for Blade. And I understand why a lot of people, when it was announced that there is going to be a new Blade movie in the Marvel Universe, that a lot of people still wanted him in the role, and now I can understand why, because I never really got it. I mean, like, he definitely looks the part. I didn't know if he acted the part, but now that I've watched all three films, he definitely is Blade. He was meant to play this role. And am I sad to not see him in the new Blade series in Marvel? Yeah, yes, I definitely am. But Mahershala Ali, man, he's an Academy Award winner, so I'm really looking forward to see where he takes the movie. But I would be amiss, and I would be not in the slightest a little bit unhappy if they added a nod to Wesley Snipes' Blade in the new Blade series. I think that would be really cool. I think if he had like a cameo or something, that would be awesome, because I think a lot of fans would love that. He was the first Blade, and I'm just going to pay my respects to Wesley Snipes. Say what you want about how he was during the filming of these movies and how he acted on set and behind the scenes, but on screen in these movies, he was badass. I enjoyed him a lot. So, yeah, I'm paying my respects to Wesley Snipes. You are Blade. I enjoyed you so much in these three movies. Going off of Ryan Reynolds' character, as who I really briefly talked about as Hannibal. He played Deadpool. What else can I say? He was Deadpool in this movie. All he had to do was put him in a red suit, which he kind of was already in, and throw on a mask and give him some samurai swords. And he was a Deadpool. Just the whole banter he had between Jessica Alba's character, Abigail, and Wesley Snipes' Blade. Yeah, he definitely talked like Deadpool. Just, even in the sense, he was kind of tamed more than he is in the Deadpool movies. But that's who he was playing. Did I hate it? No, I didn't. He played the same character. So, yeah, that's Ryan Reynolds. I enjoyed him in the role, but yeah, he played Deadpool. But Jessica Biel's character as Abigail Whistler in this movie, did I enjoy her? Yeah, she didn't really have huge dialogue in this film, so I can't really judge her on her acting in this movie. But the way she kicked ass in this movie was totally badass. She was cool. She's not in a lot more movie roles, maybe because she's retired now or because she's a mom and she's married to Justin Timberlake, but I don't know why she's not in film anymore. But to see her in these early 2000s, late 90s, Seventh Heaven, and then what was she in, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and I don't know, just a bunch of other films that I can't really tell you right now on this video. But she acted for a while, but now we haven't seen her in a long time on screen. Other than, what was that? I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry. When was that, like 2010? But yeah, she was totally badass in this movie. I don't know if she had to train for this role to get down the choreography like that, but she looked pretty pretty cool, and I enjoyed her in the role of Abigail Whistler. But also Chris Christopherson as Whistler. He wasn't in this movie for a long time, but he was in this movie, and I wish he didn't die in this film, because his character is great. I like him as the Whistler. He's like a father figure to Blade. He knows all the technical stuff and how to defeat these vampires. And he saved Blade in the first movie. Yeah, I just wish his character was still in this movie till the end of the movie. But yeah, Chris Christopherson, he's an OG, great actor. I enjoyed him as well for the time being he was in the movie. And let's get to Dominic Purcell. Him as Dracula, aka Drake. He's a good bad guy. He's a good villain. I have not watched Legends of Tomorrow. That is the DC show I was referencing in my commentary that he's a part of. But yes, he was in Legends of Tomorrow, Point Break, and I know probably some films and some other TV shows that I do not know of, but I know he's been around for a little bit. But him as the main antagonist in this movie, he is pretty intimidating. I enjoyed him as Dracula. Yeah, he's a scary dude when he wants to be. I don't know if he's like that in Legends of Tomorrow or Prison Break. I think he is the brother that the main protagonist in that show tries to break out of prison. So yeah, I don't know if he's like this in any other series, but he is an intimidating guy, and I thought he played Dracula, Drake, aka Drake, pretty good. The villains were lacking in this movie, let's be honest. They weren't superior to any other films I've seen where there's been Dracula in a movie. So it's nothing really outstanding, but just for what it was, yeah, him as Dracula, I liked him. I enjoyed him. He was very intimidating. I think he put on a good fight between him and Blade at the very end of the movie. I enjoyed him in the role, and I'm appreciative of him. Also, I guess we'll just mention really quickly, because I talked about a lot in the commentary, Triple H's character of Jarko Grimwood. He was just a brute, man. Not really any acting I need to point out on his behalf, because he was just a brute. He was there for the muscle, because he towered over anybody in this film. Honestly, he was. And when he fought Ryan Reynolds, you could tell that he was just using brute strength over Ryan Reynolds. He didn't really use any like precision moves or kill tactics that looked like he was trained for. No, he just used his WWE muscle, and that's what he was in this movie for. Intimidation, basically. And it's just funny to see him in this movie, because we don't really see him in a lot of movies, mainly in WWE. But to see him in like he was in this movie for a long time, so to see him actually have an acting role where he's like a semi-main character, it's kind of cool to see, especially because he has a long hair too, now that I think his head is shaved now, because he's getting a little older. But yeah, it's cool to see him with long hair again. But yeah, Triple H, that was fun to see him in this movie. But yeah, guys, does this movie hold up in my opinion? I'm going to compare it to Daredevil, the Ben Affleck Daredevil. Does that movie hold up in your guys' opinion? I don't think it holds up to a lot of people's opinion. So I'm going to say no, this movie doesn't really hold up with the type of Marvel movies that are put out nowadays, especially like the Logans and the Deadpools, and especially like the X-Men and just the MCU, Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, Thor, those type of movies. Will it hold up with those? No, I don't think that's what Marvel is going for. So me comparing it to those type of movies, I don't think Blade Trinity has any place in the MCU at the moment. That aside, as just a movie by itself, the graphics weren't horrible. The action was still kick-ass. Wesley Snipes was charismatic as hell in this movie. So in a sense, I know I'm like cutting it right down the middle. Blade Trinity does hold up in some sort of ways, but all in all, just like from what the movie theaters are putting out, especially for Disney and their MCU universe, especially with like Sony too as well, and whoever owns some part of Marvel too. I know another studio I think still has like a little bit of Marvel, but like it's Fox, who's owned by Disney now, and then Sony has teamed up with Disney, so MCU is just one big thing at the moment. So I don't think Blade Trinity would have any place in the MCU. Not that I'm saying that it should be. I'm just saying like the type of movies that are being put out are nothing close to what Blade Trinity is anymore. I still had a fun time with it, but does it hold up? No, not necessarily. I'm glad I watched all these 3 films with you. I enjoyed myself watching these Blade movies, and I hope you guys did too. I hope you guys enjoyed my commentary and enjoyed my little review of these films, because I sure did. But other than that, that is going to wrap it up for our Blade series, and I hope you guys had a fun time, because I sure did. If you liked what you saw today, maybe hit that like button, especially on this video. It does help out the channel. It just lets me know know that you guys are enjoying my content and you guys keep coming back for more. I enjoy producing these reaction videos for you guys, as well as the reviews and the recommendations and just whatever's on my channel. I enjoy doing it for you guys. But yeah, like I said, we are over 100 subscribers now, and I just want to say yet again, I'm very appreciative to you guys. Thank you. It's been a little over 6 months now, and I'm just enjoying the ride, guys. It's a fun time, and I hope this channel gets bigger and bigger, and I hope I get to keep producing more content for you guys, because I do enjoy doing this for you guys. Like I said, 100 subscribers. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, maybe might as well hit that subscribe button. I keep putting out content like this. You will stay updated as soon as you subscribe, so I don't have to keep reminding you. And as well, in the comments, let me know, guys, if you guys enjoyed the Blade franchise with Wesley Snipes, and if you're excited to see the new Blade series with Mahershala Ali, or if you really wanted Wesley Snipes back in the role. Let me know in the comments and we can discuss it. But other than that, guys, I enjoyed my time here with you guys for the Blade franchise, but we are on to bigger and better things now. New series coming to you really soon. Also new reaction videos, as well as recommendation videos and reviews for you guys, especially the reviews that are movies that I feel are overlooked. So yeah, I'll keep making those for you guys as well. But yeah, other than that, guys, I will see you in my next video. I hope you guys are having a great day. And yeah, as always, peace.